I'm obviously happy with the result, but I gotta say that the last game was just a ridiculous mess, and I had very little clue of what was going on. Like, I felt like I was doing pretty well early on, and then at some point the wheels came off, and I mean, I might as well have been lost. Like, the only thing I sort of had seen was this little trap that I have knight f3 and queen d3 at the end, but yeah, apart from that, I didn't know.
It was a very interesting opening by Wesley. Of course, he needed to get a position where it was a bit more messy than perhaps the sort of position he normally enjoys. It's difficult. I mean, we looked at it so briefly, of course. It's difficult to target where the critical... We did see... Did you see the sacrifice? We saw a knight takes f7 around here. Did you...
Yeah, I thought I'd taken f7. I thought I had several options, actually. I thought just giving the exchange with rook b8, knight f6, and then something takes on g4 cannot be bad. And also, yeah, bishop g4. I was not so sure. Yeah, queen f4, king g8, bishop d6, queen h5. Feels like black is doing pretty well.
Yeah, we were saying e5 maybe, but it looked very messy. But
yeah, but I can also go rook c8 here. I think. I think
once the knight rejoins the game, it should be quite good for black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, after that, I'm sure we both blundered a bunch, but I have no clue. So.
Yeah.
No, the one slightly surprising decision to my eyes was I was expecting you to play knight f8 instead of knight a6. I thought getting knight f8 in was.
Yeah, but then he takes an f7, right?
Yeah, it's like in particular.
There were some very nice lines here, actually. If I go f6 instead of this, if I go f6, he goes knight g6, and if I take on g4, he goes e5.
Wow.
And my queen is in serious trouble, so I could do bishop d1. Queen d1 and then queen.
Even here, bishop e3 actually, yeah. Bishop d1, bishop e3.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. I was thinking of this other position where the queen was in c3. Yeah, sure. Even here it just works.
Wow, you trapped the queen. That's beautiful.
I was thinking about the other position with the knight on a6. That
okay.
This could still work actually, but yeah, here. Here I think e5 white is just doing well. I mean, I can go like queen a7, then.
No, but that already looks very dodgy, like rook d6 or anything.
Yeah. Sure. Still queen f7. Maybe I'm just winning. Who knows?
Maybe this is just still good for you. You're right.
Yeah, Magnus, actually, I wanted to ask you, how does it feel that you started winning with black? Because you had been suffering for the last few events, no, with the black pieces.
I mean, I just feel... I feel like I was getting a bit lucky, to be fair. That... I don't know, there were still kind of very, very fighting games, and I was still... seeing something, missing some things, and I just ended up winning them instead of losing. So I don't feel like I did too much differently, but obviously it was part of the reason why I didn't really play game 2. That I thought I'm doing fine with black, and this just moves me half a point closer to qualification.
And one question regarding the first game, because yeah, that was so interesting. How did you evaluate this position when white took on e5 and you took on g2? What was because things got completely out of control and you played then a fantastic game, but what went on your mind during that moment?
I mean, I felt intuitively that Black should be doing pretty well here, since his king is getting so weak. No pun intended. So weak, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I really don't know. I felt like what he did in the game should be bad, but I had no clue.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out if you could maybe, with the white pieces, switch to kind of positional play. Let's say take on G2 here, not even try to win any material.
Yeah,
King
just
G2 and
go
then F3.
rook d1 or something, or f3.
Yeah,
f3 I go with the knight to h5 though.
Rook d1. I missed Rook d1. Maybe Rook d1 is smarter. Yeah, if it's a legal move.
Yeah, I think rook d1, queen somewhere like f8, c7. Well, c7 allows queen g3, knight h5. Okay, maybe queen c7. But yeah, but and then f3 probably.
And then f3, and we were discussing who, you know.
I felt like in a practical game, like should be doing fine with the weak and white king, but I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Magnus, congratulations. You set up a semi-final date with a certain Hikaru Nakamura. There's going to be a lot of eyes on that match. You've played many matches already, of course, against Hikaru lifetime. Hikaru, however, does seem to be in perhaps his best form for a very long time. I've been mightily impressed by how Hikaru's played this tournament and the previous tournament, actually. What are your expectations, and how are you going to get ready for that match?
Obviously, as you said, he's done tremendously well. I'm happy to get a free day tomorrow to to rest up and prepare. But I'm pretty optimistic.
Well, it would be unlike you not to be, right? So I know there are going to be tens of thousands of people watching that match. I know I can't wait for it. So it's going to be quite the sight to watch you guys battle it out again.
Yeah.
Have you had a moment to take a look at what's happening in the second quarter today?
It's 1-1, right?
It is 1-1, but it's it's been very.
I didn't see the second game. I just saw the first, where I basically thought, this is why you exchange queens against Daniel.
Yeah, there was a little bit of that feeling there.
And then I don't know what happened. And then okay, here is why you don't exchange queens against him.
Exactly. Yeah, the second game kind of showed that it doesn't work exactly as well.
Just a second, like the pawn was not hanging on g4.
I guess he found some tactical justification, like king f3 maybe, and hang on, you can go back, yeah.
Maybe you can go f3, knight f2.
Yeah, you can go back. Then
it goes to h4. It doesn't go to g2.
Yeah, then maybe you take it on rook h1. Okay, whatever. But you reduce some pawns.
Yeah, and
from here he won a very nice technical game actually from somewhere around here.
Yeah, we didn't. He opened this way. This was very nice.
Yeah.
Well,
now it's looking really textbook.
Nothing really textbook.
Yeah, this is.
It's looking really textbook.
Oh, it's looking really textbook. Yeah, it was.
For English. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's obviously going to be tremendously exciting for the last couple of games there.
Yeah. Well, if you ever want to dial back in, feel free. Of course, we'd love to.
Sure.
If you're not too busy, but again, congratulations on a really dominating display. Let's call a spade a spade. You were magnificent in the first match, and in this match, fully deserved to go through. And now the big showdown with Hikaru is going to be very exciting for all of us. So,
thank you very much. I do think like the score is a little bit heavier than it probably could have been, but clearly I did better at the critical moment. So that's the important thing.
Yeah.